What's good? I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to talk about medical marijuana. Medical marijuana is not good for you, and if you smoke it, it's not good for you. And let me tell you why. Medical marijuana ain't nothing but the devil. It's nothing but the devil's lettuce. And I'm 17, I'm a black man, and I'm in adolescence. I'm supposed to like weed, right? I'm supposed to be with my peers out there smoking all the weed up, right? No. Fuck weed. That shit ain't nothing but the devil. Let me tell you why. First of all, medical marijuana these days is different. It's different. It's really, really different. And I can't really put my finger on what they did to that, but they did something to medical marijuana. I don't want to sound like no crazy man or nothing, bro, but I'm telling you, medical marijuana ain't the same as it used to be. I used to smoke some good weed all day. Look, man, I don't know what they did to this stuff, but look, me personally, from my experience, it gave me paranoia. And then after it gave me paranoia, it gave me anxiety. It's supposed to help calm down anxiety, is it not? So why am I getting anxiety from it? Huh? What are they doing to my weed? Huh? Come on, man. Let's stay woke here. Let's really talk about the facts here, man. And then I know a lot of people who smoke weed and they feel like they in that thug life, that gang life, just because they smoke weed. Listen, little nigga, just because you smoke weed don't mean you a thug. And just because you smoke weed don't mean you hard. You can smoke weed and be a bitch. And then, hold on. I know people that's lazy because they smoke weed. I know people that'll sleep all day because they high off that ganja. I know people who don't want no job, who don't even want to provide for their family because they smoke weed and that's all they need is weed. Look, bro, if you can smoke weed and you're fine with no problems and you can function well and do and handle your business, no problem, and still be high, I praise you. You know what I'm saying? I praise you, okay? That's all I can say. I praise you, and you can keep doing it if you think that it's good for you. But I'm just trying to spread the good word. Weed is not shit. Okay? Okay? Let's talk about weed some more. Let's talk about the fact that okay, hold on. Let's talk about the fact that it gave me paranoia. I was smoking weed since I was like 14. I'm 17 now. I've been smoking weed since I was like 14, bro. And let me tell you something. All I know is it used to be so much better back then. It used to be so much more fun back then. And now I changed. And before I got paranoid and shit, let me tell you, I was getting way more high. Like, smoke a whole blunt and I'll be off my ass. And it was weird to me. And then I got paranoid. Like, I literally developed paranoia because I've smoked weed. So much weed that the chemicals in my brain were like, yo, bro, we're not on the same page no more. And what happened was I got paranoid. And I was at the transit station, the bus station one day. And I thought everybody was looking at me, following me. It was that night was the craziest because I took the wrong bus and I ended up walking home from in between the highway and the access road. If you're not from Texas, you wouldn't understand. But if you in Texas, you know. You got the highway right here, then the access road over here. Ain't no sidewalks. Okay? Straight road. I had to walk on that home because I was that paranoid that I thought somebody was trying to kill me that night. The next day I'm at the mall, and then I'm thinking everybody around, I'm hearing things. Because I'm high. Now, mind you, I was high both of these days. But the day I was at the mall, I was hearing things. I was hearing people drop hints that something was going to happen. I was hearing people like just talking they shit to me. You know what I'm saying? And I think that it's crazy because weed ain't never done that before. So I'm not thinking it's the weed, but now I know it was the weed. Now, the third day, this is the final day. This is not the final day I smoked weed, because let me tell you, I'm going to get to that. The third day, I'm back at the transit. Now, I was hearing things again. I was hearing somebody say, I heard the security guard tell the other security guard, hey man, something's gonna happen. You might get hit too. So be careful. I'm like, what? Like, nothing ever happened. I called my mom. I ain't even want to take the bus. I called my mom. I said, Mom, come pick me up. You know what I'm saying? Now, that night, I was so paranoid. I was high. I was high that night too. That night, I would not sit the fuck down. I was looking out the blinds, walking back and forth. I wouldn't turn on the TV. I wouldn't take a shower. I wouldn't do none of that. I wouldn't do nothing but look out the blinds. The blinds, the peephole. That's all I would do is look out of that. And I was just going crazy, man. I had to get put in the hospital for 6 days. And then when I came out the hospital, I decided to smoke again. Because I'm like, man, I need a blunt. Now, me not knowing that it's the weed doing this. That's me not knowing. So I tried to smoke a blunt. And I was on the medication. They put me on Risperdal. I smoked the weed. And I got anxiety from it. I had a panic attack that night. And since that night, I've had anxiety. Woo-wee. Now that, my friend, is what you call some bad weed. And I don't know what they doing to weed these days, but weed done did this to me. Weed is the reason why I have paranoia and anxiety. And from that anxiety, I have, man, that's a whole nother video, bro. We talking about weed right now. Weed is the devil's lettuce. It really put me in this messed up position. But then again, this messed up position brought me up to a higher state. And I'm coming back from this messed up position by saying God did this for me so that I can get in touch with him. But other than that, weed is bad. Okay? Weed will make you lazy. It will make you think that you a thug. If you in adolescence, you gonna think that you a thug. You ain't no thug, honey. I mean, that was gay. You ain't no thug. Boy, you ain't no thug. Alright? That's all I gotta say. And this is coming from a person who loved weed. I used to smoke Mary Jane all day, all night. I used to love it. Weed ain't shit though. And I just wish that you could stop smoking it, because eventually all this new medical marijuana they got going on these days, it ain't really, it's bad for you, bro. And I just wish that y'all could see that. It's bad for you, bro. So just stop it, okay? I'm out.